Let me hit you with something that might blow your mind. Right now, this very second, your brain is being hijacked. I'm not exaggerating. Every swipe, every ding, every notification, every little pop of light from your screen, it's rewiring your mind like you're some kind of lab rat pulling a lever in a cage. And the wildest part? You don't even notice it happening. So let me ask you, when was the last time you sat in silence without touching your phone? No music, no scrolling, no distractions. Can't remember, right? Yeah, that's not weakness. That's overstimulation. And trust me, it's not an accident. It's a design. Here's how it works. Every time you check your phone, switch apps, watch a short, scroll TikTok, or binge Netflix, boom, dopamine. Not a flood, just tiny little spikes. Drip, drip, drip. Feels harmless, right? But stack those spikes all day, and it's like you're drinking 20 cups of coffee drip by drip until your brain crashes. That's why you feel tired, unfocused, anxious, even restless when nothing's actually wrong. Your natural baseline dopamine, your motivation, your energy, your calm, it's being drained dry. Now, you probably already know the symptoms. You wake up and the very first thing you grab is your phone. You try to work or study, but after 5 minutes, ping, you're checking notifications. You're sitting with friends, pretending to listen, but your thumb is itching to scroll. And when things get quiet, like really quiet, your brain panics. You can't handle boredom anymore. You need something, anything to fill the silence. You ever catch yourself putting on a YouTube video just to eat? Or scrolling through 3 apps at once, switching back and forth because none of them feel satisfying? Yeah, that's not normal. That's your nervous system begging for rest. And let's be real, apps know this. They don't stumble into it, they engineer it. Infinite scroll? That's not a mistake. Autoplay? That's deliberate. Notifications? Calculated. It's called variable rewards. Same trick casinos use with slot machines. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but that little unpredictability, that maybe this next swipe will be the one, that's what keeps you trapped. And the darker truth? The more overstimulated your brain gets, the weaker your resistance becomes. A restless brain doesn't fight back. You become easier to control. And isn't that the goal? But here's the part most people don't realize. You can break the loop. It's called a dopamine detox. And no, it doesn't mean you throw your phone in the ocean and live like a monk. It just means a reset. 24 to 72 hours. No infinite feeds, no doom scrolling, no background noise just to fill the silence. Replace it with simple, natural things. Take a walk, read a book, write your thoughts down. Sit outside and let your brain get bored again. At first, it feels awful, like boredom is physically attacking you. But slowly, something changes. You start noticing little things again. Music feels richer. Food tastes better. Focus comes back. Calm comes back. For the first time in a long time, you actually feel human again. And here's the real kicker. Your brain wasn't designed for this endless digital flood. It was designed for balance, for rhythm, for calm followed by action, rest followed by challenge. That's why overstimulation feels so draining, because you're fighting against how your brain is wired to function. Once you reset, once you pull yourself out of the flood, you realize just how much control you actually lost. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So, I'll leave you with this. Right now, you've got 2 paths. 1, you keep drowning, keep scrolling, keep feeding the machine until your brain feels like a casino slot stuck on repeat. Or 2, you reset. You step back, reclaim your focus, reclaim your calm, reclaim yourself. The apps want you restless because a restless mind is easy to control. But a calm mind, a focused mind, that's dangerous. That's powerful. Well, if you're still here, that means some part of you is already ready to fight back. And if that's the case, you already know what I'm going to say. What are you doing? Hit subscribe right now before your brain tricks you into chasing another cheap dopamine hit. Because trust me, you don't want to miss what comes next.